Very good evening from London. Has been a slightly busier session today compared to the relative summer quiet and calm. In terms of the markets, equity markets have been trading under pressure throughout the session today, and therefore that has aided the fixed income space. In terms of drivers for these moves, there's been a slight dampening of euphoric expectations of QE following the FOMC minutes yesterday. Fed's Bullard, in his long interview with CNBC, did note that the FOMC minutes were slightly stale in his opinion. There's been some upbeat data out of the US since the last Fed meeting, and therefore with that has attributed then to that slight pairing of the gains in the equity space, equities finishing in negative territory in Europe and therefore also in the US. Worth noting also, there has been some talk doing the rounds of an asset allocation trade specifically out of US equities and into the US fixed income space, and that has been talk in the market throughout the session today. Elsewhere, in terms of the currencies, it's generally been pretty quiet for the euro and sterling currencies in the major pairs. However, there was a brief session or brief period of volatility where there were comments regarding Spain. There was comments attributed to sources for the newswires as Spain requesting a sovereign bailout in the near future. The earliest possible time for this would be around September the 12th, with the European finance ministers' meetings occurring on the 14th and 15th of September, the mechanisms being primary market purchases of Spanish bonds by the EFSF and by the ECB on the secondary market. In terms then of the impact on the market itself, was relatively muted because Spain is expected to request some sort of financial aid from Europe, and given that Spain is already seeking a European banking bailout of 100 billion euros, the latest figures or latest source comments not noting any figures specifically, we did see some slight relief in the euro currency moving to the upside and some risk appetite coming back into the markets. But given that Spain is already under pressure, it's not too unexpected for them to be requesting this sovereign bailout if it is indeed requested in the near future. At the 9 minutes pick close, oil markets did finish to the downside. WTI Brent crude futures did come off their worst levels heading into the 9 minutes pick close, but there was some brief selling just before then, and that has been attributed to some slight paring back of expectations in terms of the Middle Eastern tension with Iran very much in focus. Otherwise, that's enough from me. Hope you've had a good trading day, and we'll join you tomorrow. Thank you.